Hello everyone. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Alright, let's see what we got for you today. We got a nice classic car from Eastern Europe, specifically from East Germany. East Germany, guys. Yep, we got a nice looking classic car from I would say probably 80s. Now this is a 143 scale Trabant 1.1 pickup. Now the Trabant, it's a iconic car for East Europe, especially East Germany. For back in the, it was a car that represented East Germany back in the days, before the end of the separation between the two Germanys. But going back to these cars, this is a 143 scale. Beautiful example. I see it's like promoting like a supermarket or a deli or a meat like a meat place. I see like a pig there with a sandwich. It must been by the delivery truck or pickup. I see these Trabants. They use them as cars, station wagons, a pickup. Uh, you name it, they had it. The only thing I think they forgot to make them is I don't know, a convertible. But maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they did, and I didn't see them yet. But I love this example. You know, Trabant has few models. Had the 601, the 1.1, like the one that we're looking at right now. But they're very similar. Very similar. They literally, I think the only difference probably the size of the engine, or probably the grill. I know the grill is a little different in the 601. You know, but they all look very similar to me. Now these cars they were very important, like I said, in Eastern Europe. I'm not sure if they were sold in many other countries in Eastern Europe, because I know in Germany they were very popular, but I don't remember seeing them, a lot of them, in other countries in Europe, like Hungary or Bulgaria, Romania. Maybe they were, but remember, also, example, Romania, they had their own car, the Dacia, and the Old Sit, and they had the Arrow as a SUV, you want to call SUV or 4x4. And then you got in Czechoslovakia, they had the Skoda and the Tatra. And then in Poland, they got the FSO. They had you know, so every other country, not every, but some of these countries already had. And then I forgot also in Yugoslavia, before it broke down to many other countries, they had the Yugo or the Sastava, however you want to call it. So you know most of them had some type of representation, and obviously we know Russia had Lada, Moscovich, something like that. Um, they had a few other brands, but Lada was the most Avaz, how they call it in Russia. That was a very important brand for them. But this is a cute card. This is a really cute, iconic for Eastern Europe. Alright guys, I'm gonna let it go around a few times so you can have a nice look at the car. Alright, guys, as it was going around, I was doing a little bit of homework on this car because I felt like I didn't have but much of an info, and I don't want to make a boring video. By the way, guys, so as you know, the Trabant 1.1 was actually the fourth and final series production model for Trabant. They were only made between 1990 and 1991. So they're making the 1.1 is a very rare model nowadays because they didn't make a lot of them. It was not like the 601 that was sold a lot more. And I also read something that was very interesting that kind of contradicts from what I said earlier, and I backtrack my words. I said that this car was not sold very well in other countries in the world. I was wrong. Actually, the 1.1 Trabant was not very well sold in East Germany because they find them a bit overpriced, I guess, for what the 601 was sold. And this car was actually better in sales in Poland and in Hungary. So you see, they got other countries also. And the only big difference between the 601 and the 1.1, that the 601 had a 2-stroke engine and the 1.1 had a 4-stroke engine. So it made a bigger engine, probably double the size. And very interesting. I like that. Sometimes you need to I need to like read it to make sure that you guys get the proper information. But so the 1.1 is quite rare nowadays. I'm thinking the pickup, the one that we're looking at right now, is probably even more rare because the sedan was the one that sold the most. So you see, guys, I'm showing you something that's not an everyday car. Alright, my friends, so do not forget to give me that nice thumbs up. I really appreciate that you are following me. Thank you for all those nice comments. I read them all. If I don't give you a nice heart or thumbs up, I comment them. And even if I don't, believe me, I have read them. And I appreciate each and one of yours. And don't forget to click and subscribe. And also, when you subscribe, click the bell next to the subscribe button, which will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Alright, guys? So take care of yourselves more than ever. Very important. And goodbye.